All right, welcome to the overview for today. My name is Malik Amir, coming to you guys live from Panama City, Panama, with some exciting information that's really changed the lives of me and all of my family members. I actually just came back from the United States. I probably stayed at about 3 different hotels while I was out there. And the reason why I'm able to shop around and get so many deals and take so many amazing vacations is because of this platform that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today that I actually tapped into about 14 months ago. I didn't know anything as far as the difference between wholesale and retail, but I definitely have learned that. I was able to take 10 trips last year. I'm on a pace to take at least 15 this year. And it's all because of this amazing information I'm going to share with you today, where you can actually learn how you can travel more, how you can travel better, and you can travel for a whole lot less as well. So let's get into it. First and foremost, let me introduce you to the CEO of this company, Mr. David Hart. And this guy is an entrepreneur through and through. In fact, he's never had a job. He's never been employed. He started off with his own business, doing the car washes and different things like that. And then he realized when he was traveling the world and he was making a lot of money that there was only certain demographics of people that were actually able to travel and enjoy themselves. And this is something that made him infuriated. So he created a phenomenal platform where now the average person can actually travel more, travel better, and travel for a whole lot less as well. And this company specializes in customer acquisition. It was established in 2013 in the United States. We're in our second decade of business and operates in over 60 plus countries and 6 different continents. And we've generated millions of dollars just over the last 2 years, and we're growing at a phenomenal rate as well. And over 2024, we had 20,000 plus new global customers. We have 3 different home offices. Our main office is in Temecula, California, and then we also have one in Madrid, Spain. And our last and final destination for our home offices is in Almaty, Kazakhstan as well. So one thing that always stood out to me is that if you don't figure out a way to make money in your sleep, you're probably going to work into the day that you die. And I learned about this about 8 years ago when I came into the space, and I really hit the ground running because once I figured out that you can make money online, it was an absolute game changer to me. So I retired my wife about 6 years ago. I've made a ton of money in this industry. All of my kids are in homeschool, and now we can literally travel from resort to resort. And the reason why is because the T in timing is better than the T in talent. And just like the timing was right for me about 8 years ago, the timing might be right for you right now. And travel is a booming way to actually get yourself into the online business industry. And the reason why I say that is because it's a $10 trillion industry now, and it's estimated to reach 15.5 trillion by the year 2033. So this could be the business of your dreams. This is something that's fun, something that everyone wants to do. Every single time that I go to the airport, and I just came back from the United States yesterday, and I live in Panama, so I'm back at my home here. Like, I see thousands and thousands of people traveling, doing the things that we do, but they're just not getting paid for it. So this could be a home business for you, where you can actually live that Wi-Fi lifestyle. You can get paid to travel, and you can also make a ton of money by helping others save a fortune on travel as well. So now let's talk a little bit about the services that we provide. We get discounts on resorts, hotels, cruises, car rentals, theme parks, even tours, activities, and entertainment. But when I say discounts, I mean deep discounts, wholesale. You won't find prices better than these. And we even have 110% guarantee that you won't be able to beat our prices. And what makes Travorium so different than everything else out there? There's huge benefits for getting started with our travel club. And one of those benefits is that as a platinum member, you receive approximately 2 bucket list vacations every 12 to 14 months for the rest of your life. And when I say bucket list, I mean all 4 and 5 star destinations, places that most people don't even go to once in their life. And now you're able to do this 2 times a year. You earn these cool travel points that you can either collect to save up for big vacations, or you can use them right away. We also get booking below the travel agent rate, and you can save up to 60% off, and you can even get 3% cash back in the form of loyalty points as well. Not only that, this is a business opportunity where you can generate income 24/7. You know, the crazy thing about it is I get paid every single Friday and it never gets old to me. I just got an email from Travorium just a couple of hours ago letting me know that my payment cleared and it hit my card. And this is something that you can experience every single Friday as well. And you can do this from anywhere in the world. You can generate residual income in the form of daily pay. And what I'm telling you is it can start taking care of your car payments. It can start taking care of your mortgages and all of that kind of stuff if you grow your business big enough. So now let's talk about platform number one. This is our travel site, and this is where you can get discounts on hotels, rental cars, activities, cruises, even entertainment as well. And the cool thing about this booking platform, which we call platform number one, the travel site, is that you get unlimited discounts on travel anywhere in the world. And when I say unlimited, that means you can literally go in here and just pick a place, go ahead and book that trip, and you can do this over and over again. They're not limiting you to how many you can do per month or per week or anything like that. And you can even do it less than 24 hours in advance. We have over more than 2 million hotels and resorts that you can choose from. So we have an unlimited array of hotels and resorts that you can stay at. But what's even more powerful than what I just talked about is that you're going to get the absolute wholesale rate anytime that you go to the travel site, which is platform number one. So let's take a look at it. So now you're looking at platform number one. Now here's an example of how you can actually save by using this platform. And this is an example that's in Miami Beach, Florida. It's for 9 nights. And the cool thing about it is if you actually booked with us, you'd be saving more than $2,000 just on this one booking. You can see our price is highlighted in the big bold red, $2,326 for the whole entire stay. And this is for you and your guests. So that means you could take another person with you if you wanted to. And if you chose to book with the big guys like Expedia, for example, you would be paying $4,463, right? So who wouldn't want to save $2,000? Like if you just want to throw that money out the window, and you just want the big guys to keep on making billions of dollars, go ahead and be my guest. But one thing I want to let you guys know that I wasn't even aware of is that these guys actually get the same exact price that we get. They got it for the wholesale rate. So they had it for the same exact price, $2,326, but they chose to mark it up substantially. And this is how they make billions of dollars so that they can pay for their advertisement to target new customers. And most of us didn't really know the difference between wholesale and retail. But now that you do know the difference, hopefully you'll act on that decision. So now let's look at another example. This is for one night at Harrah's Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. And you can see our price again highlighted in the big bold red, $15.46, a whopping 15 bucks, right? To be at a luxury hotel and also to be in Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world. Now, if you chose to book with the big guys, you'd be charged $293 for the same exact room. So they're not giving you anything different. It's not like, you get the complimentary service or like you get anything extra. The only thing that you're getting is the same exact room. You're just choosing to pay the retail rate, which is a much higher price, rather than going wholesale and being able to get these phenomenal discounts. So now let's look at one more example. This is in the United States, San Diego, Fairmont, Grand Del Mar. And this is an example of 6 nights. And you can see with Travorium, you'll be paying $1,923 for the whole stay with you and your guests. Now, if you decided to go with the big guys again, I hate to rag on Expedia, but you can see that they're charging over $5,000 for the same exact room. And the thing that makes me frustrated is that they got the same exact price, but they chose to mark it up substantially, right? So now it's your decision to make. Like, would you rather pay the wholesale rate or would you rather pay retail? Do you want to keep giving your money to the big guys or would you like to save a fortune on travel? I know what my decision is, and that's why I made it about 15 months ago when I decided to partner with this company. But now you're going to see even more reasons as we continue to go through these slides. So now let's talk about the getaways. So this is where you can access luxury timeshares without being a part of a timeshare. Now, most people have been a part of timeshare clubs in the past. Maybe you spent thousands of dollars of upfront money. Maybe you had to go to long drawn out meetings and different things like that. You don't have to do any of that here. Simply from being a member of our platform, you're going to be able to access our getaways portal where you can go on vacations. Most of these are going to be for 7 or 8 days. They're all in luxury places, right? And you can take a lot of your family or a lot of your friends on a vacation and you can have a really good time. We have over 2,000 resorts that you can choose from and over 300,000 weeks of vacation. So now let's look at some examples of our Dreamcation platform and the getaways, which is platform number 2. Now you can see here, the first one is the Canary Islands, Spain. You can see that phenomenal photo. These are not stocks. These are the actual places that you're going to be staying at. Like I said, most of these getaways are for 8 days and 7 nights, and they're in some phenomenal locations where a lot of times you could take 6 or even I've seen up to 10 people that you could even take on these trips. It really just depends on the accommodation, but I'm just letting you know that this is for you and your guests and it's for the whole entire stay. So 8 days and 7 nights, right? You're in a studio in the Canary Islands and the retail price is going for $899. And now you're there with you and your guests for the very, very low price of $7 plus taxes. This is less than $1 per day, right? And you won't find anything like this anywhere else on the planet. So this is what you get for being a member of Travorium. You get outstanding low prices, and now you can see what the difference between wholesale and retail is for sure. The next one is Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. The CEO of our company goes here at least 1 time per year. This is another one for 8 days and 7 nights. This is a 1-bedroom suite, and the retail rate is going for $12.99. If you're a member of Travorium, you could be there for as low as $149 after you trade in those platinum points. Now, the last example is in Orlando, Florida. Again, it's for 8 days and 7 nights, right? If you want to go somewhere and you want to be there for like at least a week, I would highly recommend the getaways. Now, this one is a 2-bedroom suite, and one of my business partners actually went and got this getaway when we were at the corporate event that we had in Orlando, Florida. She was there with her family. She had even invited her kids. They brought other family members, and they had a great time because they were in a 2-bedroom suite and they only had to pay $142 out of pocket plus taxes, right? So these are the phenomenal experiences that you can have. We have an unlimited array of places that you can stay at in this getaways portal, which is platform number 2. But if you want to go somewhere for a week, you want to go with a bunch of friends and family, I would highly recommend it. You never have to do any of that funny nonsense that you have to do when you get involved in a timeshare, but you have the access to these luxury locations. So now let's talk about the world tours. This is our 3rd and final platform. This is actually our signature platform. And I love the world tours because these are all bucket list dream destinations. And I have a mission and vision to help over 1,000 members reach their bucket list dream destinations with this platform. And I feel like I'm going to be able to do it all because of the world tours. I've already been on 2 of these myself. I'm getting ready to go on my 3rd one next month. I'll be going to the Dominican Republic, right? And I'm going to be saving a fortune. I'm barely paying anything out of pocket. And now my dreams are coming true because I haven't even been able to go to some of these luxury places like I have over the past 15 months because of this amazing platform. So now let's look at some examples. Again, this is our Dreamcation platform. Platform number 3, the world tours. And you can see the first example is Venice, Italy. My son is really looking at this one. He's trying to get me to go out there because he wants to go to Florence. So we're going to do a little bit of research to see how close Florence is from this location, and maybe we might be able to make it work for my son. But this is for 5 days. It has breakfast included. Also a glass factory tour as well. If you were going to go to retail, you would pay $1,110, but with Travorium, you'll be paying out of pocket $249 plus taxes. Absolutely amazing. I mean, I could never even imagine in my wildest dreams being in Venice, Italy for these type of prices for 5 days, even with breakfast included and a glass factory tour as well. Now, the next example is Dubai in the UAE, and I've been to Dubai before. It's very expensive. Most people feel like they can't afford to go to Dubai, but guess what? We just made it so much more affordable. This is a five-star hotel for 6 days with breakfast included, and the retail is going for 1,619. You can be there for as low as $379 plus taxes, and this is for your whole entire stay for you and your guests. With each and every one of these world tours, you can take at least two people with you, right? Yourself and one other person. And the next one I'm going to talk about is Montego Bay, right? This is another five-star resort for 5 days, all inclusive. The crazy part about it is I was here last July with my wife. We had the time of our life, and this was one of my first all-inclusive experiences. They were giving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I was eating at the five-star restaurants. I even got to customize my meals with the chef, right? And I was there for only $579. Before I even got off the plane, I saw all of the beautiful colors from the water, and it's just a memory that stands out in my mind for a lifetime. So I would highly recommend Montego Bay, Jamaica. Crazy part about it is my son wants to go to Jamaica, and we might be having a family reunion out there on my wife's side. So I might end up booking this world tour again, right? But I'll do it again because it's only $579 and I can definitely afford to do it at that price, right? So now let's look at some more examples. How about Las Vegas in the United States, entertainment capital of the world, five-star hotel for 5 days and 4 nights, and you could be there for as low as $19. I mean, it's hard to even get a half a tank of gas in the United States, and I can say that honestly because I just came back from there. I paid like $700 just for my rental car, right? And I had to gas that bad boy up a couple times, and I can guarantee you $19 is not even a half a tank of gas right now. Now, Hawaii is another example that we're showing here. Five-star hotel. You can look at this photo and see that this is a beachfront property for 5 days and 4 nights with breakfast included as well. And you can be there for less than $500 for the whole entire stay with you and your guests. The next example is New York, also in the United States. Five-star hotel for 5 days and 4 nights with breakfast included as well. And for those of you guys who know anything about the United States, you would know that New York is one of the most expensive places, and it's really difficult to find a five-star hotel for less than $399 for one night. I mean, who wouldn't want to be there for 5 days and 4 nights at this price of just $399? So absolutely amazing. The World Tours is just an absolute dreams come to reality type of platform. And I've been using this for over the past 15 months. I'm addicted to these. And that's why you hear I got one coming up next month and potentially maybe going to Jamaica again with my son and my wife as well. So now you're probably wondering, how can I get access to these amazing prices? Well, we have 3 different membership levels that you can choose from: small, medium, and the one that people actually buy. So let's talk about the small membership for a second. It's called Silver. It's only $69.95 one time lifetime. And then after that, you're paying $52.50 per month. Now you get everything that you saw in platform number 1, right? So if you want unlimited discounts on travel anywhere in the world, if you want discounts on hotels, car rentals, cruises, even activities and excursions, and you don't want anything to do with the getaways and the world tours, which most people do, then go for it. Just pick the Silver membership. It's only $69, $52.50 per month, and you can have access to everything in platform number 1, right? But if you're somebody who likes everything that you saw during this presentation, then I would say that you want to be at Titanium at the very least. And as a Titanium, you're only paying $149.95 one-time lifetime. And after that, you're paying $75 per month. Now, the difference is you get these travel points that you can trade in for virtually free vacations every 12 to 14 months for the rest of your life. You would have access to at least one of these vacations. You get up to 50% discount off of the retail on the getaways and those world tours. So that's the big difference maker between Silver and Titanium, is that you get these travel points that you could trade in for at least one amazing vacation to a bucket list destination. Now, let's look at the Platinum example. I'm a platinum member, right? And most of my friends are also platinum. It's only $269.95 one time lifetime. And after that, you're paying $135 per month, right? Now, as a platinum member, you get the deepest discounts. You get up to 80% off of the retail on those getaways and the world tours. And keep in mind, if you like the prices that you saw, everything that I presented to you tonight is tier one platinum pricing. And those 270 travel points that you get the moment that you get started and every single month thereafter, you could trade in for at least 2 vacations every 12 to 14 months for the rest of your life. And this is something that's absolutely a game changer. And it's definitely been for me and my family as well. So let's talk about how you can get 3 members so that you can get into profitability, right? So if you're someone like me who wants to waive that monthly fee, then you have an opportunity to do that as well. Only thing that you have to do is refer 3 friends, right? Everyone loves to share things. Like if you went to go see a good movie, you'll probably tell at least 3 people about it, right? Now, why not do the same thing with your platinum level membership? That's what I did. I got started, I called 3 of my buddies, and within my first or my second day, I had 3 people that signed up as platinum members. And I've never had to pay my monthly fee after the first month of getting started with this platform, because if you have at least 3 members at the same membership level that you have or higher, the company takes care of that membership fee and you no longer have to worry about it as long as they stay active. So that's something to think about as well. So what makes us different than other platforms that are out there? I know that you guys have probably heard of different places like Priceline, Trivago, Orbitz, and different things like that. I used to actually, rent through these places. I used to do a lot of business with Priceline, but what makes us different, in my opinion, is number one, you get the absolute wholesale rate. Another thing that makes us different is that all of these big names that I just talked about, they have to use media outlets to generate customers and they spend billions of dollars. And unfortunately, that's the reason why they mark up the prices substantially. And, they just want to make it off of our backs. Now, Travorium, they have a different business model, right? They let you go do word of mouth advertising, share this with people that you know and care about, help them save money on travel. You get paid as a byproduct of helping people so that people end up with more choices as customers. And it's also an income generating opportunity as well. So let's talk a little bit about compensation and how you can get paid with Travorium. You can make money simply by showing others how they can save money on travel. So it all starts with our partnership. You can become an independent business owner. And this is what I did 8 years ago. I've saved a fortune on my taxes. I actually just did my taxes when I was in the United States. And what I can tell you is having a home-based business like this gives you so many different deductions and price breaks. I'm not a professional. The only thing I can tell you is it's helped me substantially. Even when I had a job, I was able to offset all of the heavy taxes that I had to pay simply by having a home-based business. And you can do the same thing as well. So once you pay that $79.95, you get access to the website, you get your own back office, marketing videos, training. You basically get a turnkey business that has huge tax advantages, just like I explained. And let's talk a little bit more about that 3 to profitability, right? So what I did when I shared this with 3 of my buddies and they became platinum members is I became a platinum director. And at that very moment, I started to earn $4.45 per day. That's a total of $137 per month. And if you remember the price of the platinum membership, it's $135, right? So now you're making more money than you're spending. Travorium is covering your membership and you can take amazing vacations with no additional cost to you, and so can your 3 buddies if they go out there and share it with 3 people, and they can waive that monthly fee as well. And this is how it becomes a ripple effect where you can start to have a certain amount of platinum members on your left side and a certain amount of platinum members on your right, as I'm about to show you on the next slide, and you can start generating some powerful income with our company. So the first rank in our company is called a 1-star director. And just like the example that I gave, you help 3 people that wanted to save money on travel. Let's say that your 3 friends want to do the same exact thing, right? Next thing you know, you end up with 8 platinums on your left and 8 platinums on your right. You only have 2 teams, a left team and a right team. Now you're earning between $300 to $700 per month, and you have a salary of $3,600 to $8,000 per year, and you're getting that daily pay that I talked about. Now it went from $4.45 to $10 every single day, and it continues to go up as you move up the ranks in the company. The next rank is called two-star director. This is when you have 25 platinum members on your left, 25 platinum members on your right. And don't get scared. Like I said, this is a group effort. It's not you referring 25 members on the left and the right. It's a collaboration between your people and yourself, right? Now you're earning an income between $750 to $2,000 per month. This is a salary between $9,000 to $24,000 per year, and you're making $25 a day in daily pay alone, right? Now, a crazy statistic is that most people, they go bankrupt because they don't have an extra $500 per month, right? So just imagine how you would feel if you were a two-star director and you had an extra $750 to $2,000 per month just floating in your bank account every month. Like, just imagine what that would do for you and your family. So now let's talk about the three-star director rank. This is when you have 63 platinum members on your left, 63 platinum members on your right, and now you're earning an income between $2,100 to $3,000 per month. You got a salary of $25K to $36K per year, and you're earning $70 in daily pay. But it even gets better than this. Four-star director. This is when you have 125 platinum members on the left, 125 platinum members on the right. Now you're earning between $3,100 to $4,000 per month. You got a salary between $36,000 to $48,000 per year, right? You're also earning $100 per day in your daily pay alone. Now, like I said, I used to work a job for over 20 years, you guys, and I never made it above $77,000, and this was before they took my taxes. In most cases, I wasn't even making the money of a four-star director. After they took all the taxes, they took the insurance and all of that stuff out of my paycheck, I was probably sitting less than $48,000 that I was making in a year, and I was breaking my back, working 6 days a week, and I also had 4 kids as well. But ever since I got into this amazing industry, I don't have a job anymore. I'm making some really, really good income, sitting at the comfort of my own home or from my Wi-Fi wherever I'm at in the world. And this is something that could be a game changer for you as well. So as you guys can see here, this is a little graph that talks about how many people you need at each income level, right? So remember I said as a platinum director, just to waive that monthly fee, you only need to have 3 people, right? You only need to have 9 people to go all the way to the top of this compensation plan, right? I'm going to talk about another rank that I haven't spoke of yet, which is called the ambassador rank in our company, which most people aspire to. And to become an ambassador in our company, you only need to have 188 platinum sales on your left team and 188 platinum sales on your right team. Now you're earning $140 in your daily pay. You got an income of $8,000 to $11,000 per month, and you're making over $100,000 annually. You guys just heard my story. I've never made that type of money offline when I was working a job, but believe you me, I have made this type of money online, right? And you can make this type of money as well. As an ambassador here, they give you an amazing lifestyle. You get an annual vacation that the company pays for. They even pay for your flight ticket as well. You get global bonus pools, which is basically like shares in a company. You also get 1 ambassador share, and you get the Louis Vuitton experience. If you look at this picture in the top right-hand corner, you can see all of these smiling faces. Every single year, if you're an ambassador, the company takes you to a Louis Vuitton somewhere in the world. They give you a gift card. They accompany you with a personal shopper, and you can literally buy anything that you want from the Louis Vuitton. And as long as you remain an ambassador, you'll do this every single year for the rest of your life. So to be honest with you guys, like I said, it only takes 9 people to go all the way to the top of the compensation plan, right? And that ripple effect that I talked about, when your people start sharing it with other people, this is how you end up with this number here of 188 people on your left and 188 people on your right. But would you be willing to share this with 9 people if you can make a 6-figure income, if you can make over $100,000 per year? And the crazy part about it is we have members on our personal team that have gone all the way to this rank here, which is a 5-star ambassador. Again, it only requires you to have 9 personal people that you sponsored, and you could be earning upwards of $450,000 per year, right? So not even the heart surgeons in this company, in this country, make this type of money, right? So this is something that you definitely want to take full advantage of because it's unlimited daily income potential with Travorium. So we've had over 25,000 new members in the year of 2024, and the top income rank in this company hasn't even been achieved yet. That's executive chairman. The top rank that's been accomplished is a 5-star ambassador. So maybe it's you. I think all of us have that same potential, and I can't look forward to seeing who's going to be the next executive chairman. So with that being said, welcome to Travorium. This is the Better Life Company. I look forward to seeing you guys on the inside. Contact the person who invited you here. Ask them how you can get started. We'll guide you every step of the way and teach you all of our strategies that are necessary for you to have success. And with that, I'll see you guys next Friday, or I'll see you guys at the beach, or I'll see you at the bank. Peace and blessings, everyone. I hope that you have a phenomenal rest of your day.